Alright guys, what is up? It's Alan from Breaking Internet. We are here at Cactus Club before Mr. Nice Guy presents. We are here with Rat Bath. Let's go down the line and introduce yourselves, whichever end wants to start first.
I'm Fred, I use they, them pronouns.
I'm Cora, she, her.
I'm Emmett, he, him.
I'm Phoenix, he, him. I'm Rasheen, and I use she, her, or they, them pronouns.
That's very cool, very cool. You guys are starting to get a name for yourselves a little bit, build your name up in the scene. I've heard you guys described as country core before. How would you guys describe the sound of Rat Bath?
You say country, that's usually
Spooky country core.
Yeah.
Spooky country core.
Spooky queer country core.
Yes.
Okay.
Very gay.
Yeah.
We kind of integrate like country riffs, but like hardcore beats and drumming, and the vocals are sort of half country vocals, half screaming.
Sure.
Yeah, the like basis for a lot of our songs is like your basic like cowboy chords. So they all start in a very like country western kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And then we with the there's 5 members, like the sound kind of rounds out from there.
So the thing that jumps out to me is country core, not necessarily the biggest like talent pool of like how does this band form? How does people who is like, guys, country, hardcore, little anger, little whatever thrown in. How did you guys recruit? How did you guys all find each other?
It's a very long story.
It's alright, we're here, we got time.
It kind of started as, we started off originally, we did a MCR cover set. We saw country cover set. To prove that MCR is the best country band in the world.
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance, the country band that we all know.
Yes.
We had gotten in a few.
Classic country album.
It is a country album.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There had been many an argument amongst our peers over whether or not Black Parade is a country album. We wanted to prove a point. So.
Okay. Okay, so what time is this, like, around, how many years ago?
2019.
Yeah, Halloween of 2019.
Yeah.
That was our first gig as a band.
Yeah, and after that cover set, we just kind of decided to keep making music and start doing original stuff and making the mix of country and metal in our own, or not metal, but hardcore in our own music.
Whose idea was the MCR country album? Or, MCR country set?
That was Fred's idea.
Yeah, Fred, okay.
Yeah.
The biggest MCR fan I know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, they're literally the greatest band of all time.
Look, I grew up on pop punk and going to Warped Tour and all of that, so I totally get it. I saw My Chemical Romance at the first Warped Tour I went to, so I get it. Why keeping the country aspect of things? Whose idea was to maintain the country sound, or was it a collective kind of thing?
Cora and I actually were a folk duet before we formed this band, and it was very folk and country kind of go hand in hand as is, but it was very like country influenced folk.
Yeah.
So I think we wanted to keep that train going.
Sure.
And especially especially for the earlier songs, was writing a lot of the music and doing kind of the composition stuff. And I just love old country music, so like a lot of just my own influences kind of showed through in that, and just kind of rolled with it.
Okay. Now I have to ask, because we are here in Bayview. Obviously, it's a very Cactus Club is it's a rock club, it's a hip hop club, it's whatever club you want it to be. It's very inclusive space. They hear country in other parts of the state or wherever. Have you guys gotten weird bookings at all? Like anybody that's asked for like, come play Country Thunder kind of thing? We did hear country and they would assume that.
We did get asked to play a show in Kenosha recently. We're not able to make that one, but I think that was maybe the only time.
Countryville, we were asked.
Yeah.
I also had somebody ask me to play like a fall family fest. Like a friend of mine was like, "Do you want to play this fall family fest?" And I said, maybe you should listen to our singer. And then you can tell me if you want me at your family event.
Totally.
Because it's a little hard
hardcore. You know.
So you guys didn't go play it?
No. They would prefer music with fewer expletives, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, have you had anybody at shows that have been just completely like, what the hell am I watching? Like, have you seen people walk out or anything like crazy? Like, you know, people freaked out by...
Not with this project. I did make a joke about, what's that band that I hate?
The Grateful Dead.
The Grateful Dead on tour with our previous project, and 3 people stood up and just walked out.
To leave the bar.
Yeah.
How dare you offend the Grateful Dead fans?
Yeah.
Everybody knows they're super... you did mention that you got music out, that you have a single.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the plans as far as recording? Have there been things happening, or can we talk about any of that?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been this fall in the process of recording our debut album, Rat from Hell. So the single is Spit Swallow that we just released is the first single off that album. We've got 2 more coming out at the end of this month, October 29th. And then, have we announced the album release date yet, or can we talk about that?
It's going to be here at Cactus
The album itself will be released
in February.
Yes.
Okay. So there you go, February. Keep your eyes peeled for Cactus Club for a Rat Dot release show.
Yes.
In terms of the live shows, you know, coming out of the pandemic, well, not coming out of the pandemic, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Coming back to live music, has it been kind of, you know, a learning curve to get back on stage and playing again?
I mean, we all came back, like, when we first started practicing, we were like, well, let's all relearn music, at least for me. It was definitely, like, a challenge to get back into it. This is our second live show we've done since everything stopped.
Okay.
So we're still kind of getting back into the swing of it.
Yeah, definitely. Anything to look forward to on the live show front? I mean, obviously, now like you said, a February release show. But any other shows coming up? Anything in the near future that you guys are looking forward to?
We are actually playing another show this week, which we normally do not do 2 shows in 1 week, but it's sort of just, we didn't want to turn either down. They're both very exciting gigs to play. We'll be at the Cooperage for Mid-Coast on Friday.
Sweet.
And then November 20th at Circle A. You can also catch us there.
Very cool. Well, you've got a lot to look forward to now. You got a Rat Bath record to look forward to. You have a release show. You have new music that is out now.
Yep.
If they want to follow Rat Bath, if they are like, you know what, My Chemical Romance, country, these are checking all the boxes for me, where do they go and find you guys online?
Rat Bath MKE. Sometimes it has periods in between the words, sometimes it doesn't, so you can just experiment.
Okay.
But we're on all the things.
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're on TikTok.
We got a couple TikToks.
We got a YouTube now
Yeah, we got a
too.
YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And putting up some acoustic stuff on the YouTube.
Good,
These 2 do. It's real good.
Very cool. Well, there you have it. Make sure that you go check out Rat Bath, check out the single that is out now, look for more music in the future, and make sure you keep it locked to Breaking and Entering as well for more coverage of the Milwaukee music scene. Thank you guys so much for sitting down and doing this, and looking forward to seeing you tonight.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you. Looking forward to playing.
Cool.